morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Welcome to another unboxing video. Today we are unboxing the 1/6 scale Mandarin figure from Iron Man 3. Very controversial film. A lot of people didn't like it. Me personally, I didn't mind it. It wasn't my favourite out of the Iron Man franchise. However, Ben Kingsley playing, was it Kevin Slattery, aka the Mandarin, I thought he did a fantastic job. So before we begin that unboxing though, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give these videos a thumbs up. That lets us know you are enjoying our content and encourages us to keep putting it out there. With that out of the way, let's jump into it and let's see what we've got from the good people at Hottoys. So obviously this figure is not a brand new figure. It's been out for some time. However, it is new to my collection. So I thought I would unbox it for you guys here today. Straight away, so once we take off the main cover, we've got this protective insert here, which has the logo of the 10 rings, which we all are familiar with from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'll pull that box out, and here we go. As always, Hottoys do a great job in protecting these figures in transit. So, alright, let's start here with the accessory. So, we've got the throne that we often see the Mandarin sitting in. Let's cut that open. It's good, it comes fully assembled in one solid piece there, so no assembly required. Lots of detail with all the carvings and intricate bits and pieces on there, the painting of the wood grain on there, so that's pretty cool. And as I said, it's a good thing, it's fully assembled, one solid piece, no assembly required, which is great. Okay, and let's have a look at good old Ben Kingsley here. Okay, as always, they've done a really good job here with all the little bits of plastic here to protect the bits and pieces. So straight away we've got a very good likeness there of the face, I feel, with Ben Kingsley there. I think he looks very good with it. Again, they've gone with the solid hair. They haven't put real hair on there. It's all plastic there, which I think, look, in this case with this figure, I think that's a good thing. I think having real or synthetic hair, it would have just been too matty and too hard to control. It would have gone all over the place, especially here because, you know, the way he wears his hair in kind of, I suppose, the man bun or top knot, whatever you want to call it. Trying to do that with real hair and keep it in position would have been absolutely horrendous. Obviously, we've got his beautiful green and gold cloak here, which I think they've done a really good job with all the little details on, all the little sequins and little bits and pieces. Again, I'll flip it over here so you can try and get, you know, a bit of an idea. You know, the fabric has this beautiful pattern on it. He's got his hood, which you can pull up over his head as well. You can have him with his hood up or hood down, which is really cool. We'll open it up here, so then you've got, again, all of this is really nice fabric actually. Really well stitched together. Great detail here. Obviously we've got these military cargo pants or camo pants and his military style boots. Oh, I've just noticed here we've got the dragon stitching on the side there, which is a real cool little extra bit there. So he really does kind of look like a bit of a guerrilla warfare commando style leader, which I think is really cool with the style and what have you. So I won't take that plastic off the feet for now, but I will just put him here. So obviously you could have him sitting in his chair in your display. He does also come with a base plate as well. Here we go. With obviously the Mandarin on there and just a very simple Iron Man 3. So you can either have him standing on the base plate or sitting in the chair. And then finally, so not a lot of accessories with this one, which is kind of what you would expect because he was a bit of a, you know, he wasn't, how you say, a very imposing character with a lot of gadgets, gizmos, extras, all that kind of stuff. He was more just a figurehead and a presence on the TV screen, as you would know from the movies. So there was no need for a lot of accessories with this figure. However, what they have done is they've thrown in a couple of sets of extra hands in various different poses with all of his, you know, little 10 rings there, so you can have him doing different hand gestures. And they've also thrown in a pretty cool little set of shades for him there, so you can have him with his I suppose his token little sunglasses on there. And so I mean, that's a pretty basic, pretty stock standard figure, with especially for a villain. I gotta say, I'm quite impressed. I mean, as I said, I was a big fan of the Iron Man movies. I did like this particular character. I thought it was quite entertaining. So to have this in my collection, as it is, just with the design, the minimal accessories and what have you, I actually really like that. It will fit in perfectly in my collection, as you see behind me, along with a lot of my Iron Man figures. I like to have a combination of the good guys and the bad guys, not just the good guys. And so, look, all in all, I'm quite happy with this figure. I think they made a lot of really good creative choices, as I said, with the choice of hair, the fabrics, the different designs and what have you. So, look, all in all, as far as a villain figure goes, I would give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. What do you guys think? Is this something that you would put in your collection? Were you a fan of the character and of the Iron Man movies? Were you not a fan of the character? Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. And let me know what you would rank this figure. Is it something that you would have in your collection? Me personally, I'm quite happy with it. He'll sit in there perfectly amongst a lot of my other figures, like Whiplash and what have you from the Iron Man franchises. So, because of course he's one of my personal favourites, Whiplash, but he will sit in there perfectly. And make sure you keep an eye out on the channel, guys. We've got a lot more Iron Man figures coming up. We're going to be doing a bit of a series because in the cabinets behind me, we're actually going to be putting together a diorama set made up of about 5 to 6 different Hottoys pieces. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on those videos. And until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.